We're staying with music now as we talk to Hawke the Band. The indie rock band have just released their latest single, Doctor. We caught up with them when they were playing London's Sebright Arms. Doctor follows recent singles like Proposal and Scraps in the Bowl.
Proposal, I suppose, it does what it says on the tin. It's about a proposal. And the next one is called Scraps in the Bowl. That'll be out middle of March, and it's about a lot of kids fighting years ago in a place in Dublin that was like shaped like a bowl, and we used to call it the bowl. And yeah, people would go there and have scraps, and that's what this song is inspired by.
So to be clear, our first song is about proposal, which surprisingly is about proposal. Our second song is about scraps in the bowl, which is about scraps in the bowl. So we're really creative.
Very literal band.
The guitar-led indie rock band moved to London and built their reputation with tracks such as Molly and Miracles, which would get the attention of Imelda May.
Tell us about that. What's it been like to have Imelda support and all that she's done for you? You've played with her a number of times now.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's great, like, to have someone in the industry that's kind of backing you, because like when you're a sort of up and coming band, it can seem like the world's sort of against you, and you're putting in so much work, so much time, and then once you get someone with such a sort of a status in the music industry across the world to, like the music gives you that kind of boost to be like, yeah, do you know what, I'm actually doing the right thing. Because a lot of times actually that song Miracles that we released last year was about kind of fighting that doubt of like, oh, are we doing the right thing, like what's going on, we're struggling for money and we need to get the show moving soon, like, and then
not anymore because we're signing.
See this, see that, didn't even put me out of pocket because I took it from my brother. No, but yeah, so it's good. I did this because I robbed in the shop. Yeah, so it's going well. It's good to have Imelda's supporting us, and we did like a few sports with her, and like Ronnie Wood and the Rolling Stones was like crazy just to see him there and chatting away to him and stuff. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. So we're on a bit of a wild time recently, and let the times get wilder. That's what I say.
You skipped over an important story. So you just mentioned Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones. So we were backstage at the Ivy Gardens, right? And it was one of the most unfortunate circumstances of our life. Our good friend Richie over here, he makes jokes a lot of the time, and they're pretty good. But this time, the person on the receiving end of the joke did not get it. And we were in our dressing room at the back of the Ivy Gardens, and a lady walked in. She had some kids, and she says, "Oh, is it okay if I come in here?" And Richie's like, "No, this is our room," joking. But she didn't get it. Turns out, Ronnie Wood's wife
and children.
So she took her kids and ran to the other changing room.
And Richie was like, "No, I was joking," but it was too late at that stage.
In there with Ronnie Wood's wife and kids.
And probably Ronnie Wood, but
probably Ronnie Wood.
Thanks, Richie.
Ronnie Wood.
If you can't take a joke, what can you do, Richie?
I thought I delivered it pretty well, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Their profile would rise, with them being invited to perform on an Imelda May Sky Arts show and subsequently signed to Paragon Records.
It's just like another kind of step in the ladder to where we kind of want to go from here, and then but we appreciate the support of the label and stuff to take us on and to continue to kind of push the songs and push all the stuff we're doing, and kind of help us out whenever we're developing away every time, and they're helping support that as well. So it's great to have that on your side, especially when you're kind of starting out as a new band and you're kind of just hitting the road. Like, it's good.
Yeah, they're opening kind of doors for us as well, getting us a lot of these opportunities, which is amazing. So long may that continue.
We don't do anything anymore, right enough. Right? Yeah. We still have to do more work now than ever.
More work since the signing than before, but it's great. It means that we're progressing and plenty of things to come.
Hawke the Band was formed in 2019 by friends Richie Power and Owen McMahon, and it was not long before the late Aslan frontman Christy Dignam proclaimed them the next big thing.
Yeah, I mean, Crazy World was my ma's ringtone. It actually still is now, so I hear the song pretty much every day, multiple times. But yeah, it was similar to the Imelda situation. Having somebody who's so respected in the industry respect you really lifts you and inspires you and helps you to find motivation when it's otherwise not there. Like, so yeah, to have their backing was great, and obviously to lose Christy was a massive loss, not only for people in the industry but people in the country. Like, he's brought so many happy times for everybody. It was my first ever gig, was going to see Aslan, and yeah, it's a terrible loss to the country.
The nicest memory I ever have is walking downstairs in Brussels in Grafton Street, and we were meeting Christy and the lads down there, and he just walked up and I was shitting my pants, and he comes up and he goes, you have a nice sense of melody, and it was a lovely moment, because it's a nice thing to hear, coming up, and even one of my real genuine favourite moments was calling Richie up. He was in the middle of doing something. We'd just heard back from Denise, their manager, that we were going to get the slot, and I was driving down to Galway with my mother, and so I called Richie up and I said, listen, yeah, look, I can't talk now, but we're after getting the Aslan thing. And he goes, listen, I'm in the middle of something as well. Stop messing around with me. And I said, no, we actually did. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll call you later, because obviously not. And I said, no, we did. And he was like, fuck off, beep. Yeah, it was great, amazing memory, and thank you, Christy, and we've had a great. Thank you for doing so much for us.
You've done stuff with Christy, Imelda. Is there other highlights that I'm not mentioning? Maybe
there's not to blow our own trumpet or smoke our own salmon, but
you've done enough of that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but one of the best moments I think for us in terms of progression was, a month or two ago there, I don't know, maybe it was more, we put up our gig on sale, and we thought about 5 minutes later that the website was going down. Like, in our arrogance, Ticketmaster, has got some big problem here and they're not able to, but it turns out we just sold out bang like that, and it was really nice to be able to start being able to do that,
As the guys are saying, the Aslan, the Imelda May shows are great, getting out to a new audience, but when we put on our own shows in London and Dublin and around the UK, and people have come to see us, and as the guys are saying, singing our songs back to us, it's really special, and that gives us a real buzz to go, you've actually paid to show up and see us and have listened to our songs. Yeah, so it's really, that for me is really special.
Hawke the Band played their biggest show yet at Dublin's Grand Social on 20th September.